So a little bit unusual for me to shoot a video when it's raining, but in case it kind of feels important or appropriate for these, I just wanted to give you a very quick once over on a piece of kit that I use a lot that most people haven't heard of, which is the Sealskinz waterproof breathable socks. The ones that you get on the basically online are actually the kind of civilian ones. These are actually the military issue ones, so they're all black, but the principle is exactly the same. The first thing I like about these waterproof socks is I think you should always go for the long option. These basically come up almost up to your knee, and that means if it's splashing, if water's splashing, you're far less likely to get water and stuff inside. But effectively what you've got with these socks, although it looks like a kind of material on the outside, it's actually 3 layers. If you look inside, you can see there's a kind of wool layer in there that you can see that's grey, so that's just a kind of wool layer that goes against your feet. There's an outer layer here that's water resistant and a heavy duty kind of nylon, and then the middle layer is made of the one-way breathable membrane like you would get in a really good quality waterproof breathable jacket. So the idea here, the military call them MVP socks, which is moisture vapor permeable. What that means to you or me is we can splash in puddles and the water won't go in, but as our feet get sweaty, quite a large amount of the sweat still dissipates outwards like a breathable jacket would. So these really are kind of witchcraft. I absolutely love these socks when I'm out trekking or running in the cold winter when it's wet and quite cold. Because your feet staying drier for longer, it means they don't get as cold. The only other thing to bear in mind with socks like these is they need a little bit of care. You need to wash them on a low temperature, and I would not tumble dry them or even actually put them on a radiator or hang them near heat. I would literally just hang them up gently to dry. Hang them up inside out first for a day, and then turn them around the other way to dry on the inside as well. But this is something not a lot of people have heard of, and they've absolutely changed for me being outdoors. The only other caveat I'd have with waterproof socks is they're only really going to last a season or two. They're probably, it sounds depressing, but they're probably only good for about 20 or 30 wears, after which they break down a little bit and they're not quite as waterproof as they used to be. But because of what they do, I think they're awesome. If you are going to wear them, I think they're good for wearing from anything from a short period of time up to about 6 or 7 hours. If you're going to be wet for longer than that, you're going to need to change them over because your feet can get quite clammy. So if you are going to wear them for more than a few hours at a time, you may need to stop occasionally and just get your feet out of them, put a little talcum powder on them and put them back in again. But yeah, these are something not many people have heard of. They're the Sealskinz waterproof breathable socks, and something I absolutely swear by.